Join the 28-hour SQL Server Masterclass on the Udemy platform for only $15 instead of $89. Learn how to become a future developer or either a future DBA or performance expert on SQL Server with 150 exercises. Average rating for this course is 4.5. Okay? The link to the promotion is in the video description. Okay? Want to get started on SQL Server? Then join me. So, let's go to the demonstration. Windowing function. The windowing function on SQL Server will greatly simplify the rewriting of some SQL queries that you have already predefined. Okay, and we will see that they are powerful and that they are not very complicated to set up. You should know that a windowing function always works with the over clause. The over clause defines a user-specified windows or word set in a SQL in a query result set. Okay. I will show you all this in the demonstration afterwards to make it easier for you. Okay. Remember that the Windows function always works with the select and the order by clause. They don't appear in from, where, group by, or having. Concrete example, we have in this example we have the customer ID on the left, and here we have on the right a windowing function. We put a window on the customer ID on the left column. So here we have three values at 11,000, and we see that at the level of the row number column on the left, we have correctly classified this windowing function that we have set up on the customer ID column. Okay, and we see below that it continued from 11,000, from 1, from 2, and so on. Okay, so let's go to the demonstration. Okay, let's go for the demonstration. Before starting this demonstration, let's download the database AdventureWorks attached in this course and restore it. Okay, so let's download this AdventureWorks database. Okay, it's a backup. So let's return on the demonstration, and please pay attention to the directory path when you will restore the database. For example, here I am on the D drive. So I download my database on the G drive, and the AdventureWorks database is here. Okay? So I restore my database from the D drive, AdventureWorks database, and you have to copy and paste the script. And let's restore the database. Okay, the restore has been done. Okay, let's go for the demonstration. Use AdventureWorks. It's good. You are on the good database AdventureWorks. And let's talk about first with over and partition by clause. So the over clause works with order by, partition by, and framing, row number, and so on. Okay, So let's take a simple example. Take the row number function with which list all the customer ID from start to finish. Okay, we gonna work on the customer ID column. So in this example, we're gonna work with the row number function. Okay, row number with two parentheses. Okay, over, we have the hover clause, and inside the hover clause we have to add the order by. Okay, because the hover clause always works with the order by. So let's take the customer ID column. And if I run this fantastic query, we start with the windowing function on the customer ID column. So it's sorted in order with the order by clause. Okay, and we see that the customer ID start with 11,000 and the row number columns are sorted in order. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, we can see that the third the row for the customer ID 11,000, 1, 2, 3, and it's with the partition function. And if we go to the end, let's go to the end of the query, we get to the line 31,465. Okay, so that's what that was a pretty simple of the row number. And what if I put an order by on the sales order ID column? Let's execute this query. So you can see that by default SQL will take the order by that we put after the from. You can see that it's order by sales ID order. Okay, so it's up to you to see what kind of order by you want to put first. And in the hover windows, you can also put a desk or a ask as you want. Okay, so let's run this query. You can see that in the order date column, okay, on the desk. So we start from the top down. We can do top down, sorry, and we can do the opposite with the ask. And from down to the top. Okay? I don't really see the point of doing it, but we can put many order in the hover clause. Just in this example, I put two order on the customer ID and the order date. If I run the query, it works very good, but personally I don't see the point of doing it, but know that we can do it. Okay, we will now see the powerful partition by. We will do a windowing function on the customer ID. So we had the partition by function on the customer ID column. Okay, so let's execute this query. As I showed you in the demonstration before, it's sorted in an ascending way. The customer ID and the row number column. Okay, so 11,000, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the next the following 11,001, 1, 2, 3, and so on. 11,002, 1, 2, 3. You can also do many partition by in the same query. For example, here I do a partition by on the order date column and the customer ID column. Okay. Personally, I don't see the point, but know that we can do it. Okay. So in this demonstration, you see the power of data partitioning by doing some very basic queries for now. Okay. So let's go to the next demonstration.